when you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this too. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. When you want to get off the darkest ground, but gravity pulls you straight down. Clear sky.
Without you, I remember myself, my name. Forgot about all you tried to change. Familiar was the sound of your voice as I continue to walk on by. It has been a year and now I'm living on the line. It has been a year and now I'm thinking what's mine, that I'm better off right here without you. That I'm better off right here without you. That I'm better off right here without you.
I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through ice covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. Tape my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities. Some days I feel skinnier than all the other days. Sometimes I can't tell if my body belongs to me. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush. attention. Devils hide behind redemption. Honesty is a one-way gate to hell. I wanna taste consumption. Eat faster to waste oxygen. Hear the children sing aloud. It's music till the wick burns out.
You take the wrong and you make it right. Like a firefly, you're glowing at night. So don't make it hard, don't let me go. I wanna hold you tight when you're cold. I'm waiting for your love, you just keep me hanging on. I deserve to stay, and I will find my way. I will find my way.
Fire makes the city look so bright. Close your eyes and just stay tight. We have to go. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me.
Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown. Don't let me drown.
Loot.bet, made for live betting.
Hello folks and welcome back to our third and final best of 3 of the day. That's right, it's x-kom Galaxy versus x-kom, and here to take me through all of the action along with you all at home is Oceard and myself, of course, Flakes. Oceard, how you doing, buddy? You looking forward to our final best of 3?
Oh man, it's been delayed about an hour, but fair. We had a bit of a longer battle between x-kom and HAVU than we initially imagined. Certainly very hyped up for this last one though, because as we were talking already in the last map, or the final map of the last best of 3, basically x-kom's tournament life is going to be decided here, at least for the most part, going to be decided, because as we said, Existence Galaxy, I mean, even if they win this, even if they go 2-0 here and, take this map 16-0, they're still pretty much confirmed out of the group stage already. They're currently sitting at the bottom at 1-5, and winning this wouldn't really change the outcome of that. In either case, x-kom on the other side, though, are the ones that are going to be fighting for survival, going to be fighting to keep themselves alive. And well, the first map will be Train Gents, as we can see right now, right here. This is the map pick of x-kom. One of the better maps, actually, we should reiterate, for x-kom. Excuse me. I wouldn't say the best map, but certainly a map that x-kom has played a multitude of times in the past, especially in official matches, and they've been able to contend against teams like, I guess HAVU, for example, but I mean HAVU is perhaps a bit of a better example for that kind of for that kind of game, but perhaps Chaos, Windstrike, Pro Stow. I mean, if we keep on counting, I guess you could say No Chance, and everybody in between as well. So overall, x-kom, I mean, they're a pretty decent team, a team that can certainly fight their way through many mazes, I guess. But Existence Galaxy, on the other side, again, a team that should potentially, or on paper, be winning this. But on the other side, again, issues with their... I mean, I wouldn't say issues, but generally speaking, not very good overall as a team, not performing very good. But yeah, to answer your question, I'm good. I'm doing good.
That was definitely a long explanation than what I was expecting, but some very interesting points there about both of these teams and really setting up this series in general. One of the interesting aspects I'm also curious that I kind of want to touch on is exhaustion. You know, it's only one best of 3 for x-kom, but that was a long game, and it was close, and it really would have took a lot out of them. Do you think it's going to play a major impact in this best of 3?
Really well pointed out thing, actually. Yeah, I think it will. Absolutely, it will play. It will play, or more so, it will have an effect on them. Not only that, I think that this is a very detrimental effect to them, because we saw this actually once before for x-kom. They had to play those 3 best of 3s in the first week of this tournament, and they had a rough going, and they actually lost one of their best of 3s. I believe it was... I think it was against Pro Stow they did. Yeah, it was Pro Stow. Yeah, it was Pro Stow. Okay, I just double checked. It was Pro Stow, and they did lose against them. I'm a little bit concerned here for x-kom, because they have been fatigued in the past, and I've seen how they play when they are under the influence of, well, lacking energy, lacking focus. So hopefully they're able to keep themselves composed well enough, at least for the first and second map, and then, well, if it goes to the third, it is pretty much anyone's game.
Well, we'll have to keep a close eye on sort of how things play out. I'm not so sure if we are going to see a third map, in all honesty. I still think that it is going to be a 2-0, but what's interesting is that I actually think that we could be seeing a 2-0 here for Existence Galaxy. My reasoning is that when you're playing when you've got nothing to lose, you play a bit looser, you play a bit more... There's no pressure there, right? So for Existence Galaxy, this is all about them just playing a good game of Counter-Strike now, because they're out anyway, as you've sort of elaborated on. So they just want to do some damage to x-kom, they want to have some fun, but ultimately they do have nothing to lose.
I mean, if we think about it, right? This is where, as Existence Galaxy, I would pay enough respect to my opponent, to the opposing team, where I would say, you know what, guys? I'm still gonna fight this, but I won't, you know... I don't want to say it like that, because you probably presumed what I wanted to say, but I would dare say, rather, I wouldn't be playing at 150% for Galaxy.
That's not quite... I think that's a different point, though. I think what I'm sort of trying to dive in on is that I think that what they won't do is they won't play 150% in the sense of playing super tactile CS where they're being super structured. Instead, what they're going to do, I have a feeling, is play very loose. I don't want to use the phrase pug-like because that has a lot of negative connotations, but it is going to be a bit more screamy CS where they're just going to be looking for aim duels and really just looking to play a bit more individual. And I think that could be quite dangerous for x-kom because they're not going to expect that.
Well, it really depends how well they can understand the psyche of their opponent, right? How well they can think about the scenario going into this series. But I have to concur. Basically, I'm definitely going to be expecting x-kom, excuse me, not x-kom, but Existence playing pretty much open-minded. You know, running around the map, taking battles you usually wouldn't see them take, or generally speaking wouldn't be the smart choice to take. And I do expect x-kom to win here, but Existence Galaxy perhaps you know, with their free play, as you said, could surprise x-kom, could actually take them by the balls and, you know, with their pants down and potentially pick up a map. Maybe in the end even bring out a victory. But as I said, I have to say here, Existence Galaxy, you know, if they are truly a... Well, I mean, obviously losing is not a part of being too professional, but I mean, just generally speaking, you know, if you know your opponent is in a place where he's going to go forward into the next group stage or into the next playoffs, and you know that you yourself is already eliminated, never minding whether or not you win this or not, or lose this, I would dare say that they definitely at least want to see them win, right? I mean, we have to kind of keep that in mind, because that's the professional spirit of basically, you know, I'm already eliminated. Why would I diminish the chances for this team? Obviously, that all depends on whether or not Existence want to diminish the chances of x-kom getting through the playoffs. I mean, again, they could potentially say, you know what, screw it. We're going to try and break their, you know, victory crawl, or at least we're going to try and pull them down into the gutter with us and screw them. They're not getting past the group stages, right? I mean, there's two different ways about this, but certainly one of the ways will be chosen by Existence.
Of course, just to keep you guys all at home in the loop with what is going on and why we are just jabbering on here and not starting the game, is because it looks like there is just a couple of technical issues. We are having a route to reload right now. On one of the players over on the Existence side. I believe they're now connected though, which is what I love to see, and hopefully that means that we can kick things off. But that is why we took our sweet time with getting going.
Yeah, we'll be kicking off the pistol, and we'll be seeing how this first round plays off. x-kom starting on their CT side, just coming off of a very intense best-of-3 against HAVU and losing Thrain, certainly not doing well for them and doing a good job for their mentality. But right now, Mono alone on B, supported only by, well, not really alone, supported by, I think, Goofy, if I'm seeing this correctly, in Heaven, or is it Stomp? But in any case, it is going to be Existence Galaxy playing a bit of a fake towards B now, falling back towards A and looking like they're going to be actually committing to this. Yetker takes a few shots, but Plopsky able to deny him. Goofy finds one from Old Ladder, goes for the second, as he's going to be jumped by Freddy B. Knock and, well, Batten and Plopsky, they're all starting to fall one by one. It's like it's a shooting gallery. Barbar, a 1-on-4, no chance of survival, 1-0. x-kom, good opening.
They make that look easy, like just cutting through them like Swiss cheese.
Yep. They do. They actually do make that easy, or look easy. Initially, it looked like perhaps it might turn differently. I know certainly at one point in time looked like, okay, this could actually go in favor of, initially of Existence. But yeah, certainly x-kom make it up in the end.
Gonna see a nice little deep nade go through. Not gonna do too much damage. I thought that was actually capable of a little bit more there, but it is what it is. High flash though will come through. That is going to lead to a fairly happy CT side here, as it is just frags aplenty. You click your fingers and bam, Thanos appears in the server. He destroys Existence Galaxy and then he's off to Galaxy somewhere else.
Oh, I love that reference.
I've been waiting so long
bloody
for that
Thanos.
reference, I'm not gonna lie.
Ah, good one.
I thought about that during my prep this morning and I was like, that is definitely coming out within the first 3 rounds of casting this thing.
Oh, bloody Thanos. Snapping them fingers. Well, we'll see how well the snap works here, because Existence Galaxy, they've got a full buy, 4 AKs and an SG. Relative healthy economy buy. Well, healthy utility buy. Freddy B, oh, down to 50. A bit of an... Okay, down to 1. Fair enough. Not sure how that happened, but I think he's in mid? No? That's Barber falling. Where is Freddy B? Is he in above Pop? Oh no, he's in Ivy. My bad. Okay, I apologize. I couldn't.
Either way, it's just shenanigans, though, right? Like 2 early kills in a matter of seconds, make it to 3. Yeah. I mean, I'm calling shenanigans. Where are the officials? Plopsky and Batten, the only 2 remaining. I mean, what can you do?
Well, I mean, yes, the answer here is Existence Galaxy. As I said, they know this is an important match for x-kom. They know they're already out of it. I mean, if they were fighting for survival in this tournament, they probably would have invested everything. I mean, they would have been 120% focused in this. But because they're not, they're going to be playing a little bit more loose, as you said. And we already saw a bit of a glimpse of what loose play means, going around the map everywhere while not really working together as a team. And it's not that it's bad that they're doing this, but simply put, for them, there's no reason to not enable x-kom going forward. That's how I look at it, right? Because I'm always looking at it from being a professional player in this. I mean, not that I am, but just from their perspective, if you look at it, right? It's like, you know, why would we be this disrespectful to x-kom and not give them a chance to go through? Nonetheless, x-kom, I mean, they'll have to fight for this in any case, although Existence Galaxy, I would at least hope to see some sort of semblance of quality out of them, even if they're already eliminated.
Batten going to be looking for some cheeky 1-deeks here, but so much damage done to the rest of his team already, including himself. Oh, just going to look a quick pan out on towards the B site. It's going to be x-kom just trying to fly on down towards the site itself, but little did I know, it's not quite Apex Legends. You can't quite scavenge for guns there. You are just going to get a bomb plant. That will be all. And it will be just another round added to the CT side now. They come flying down from up and above, but they gain nothing at all.
I will admit, I'm not a big fan of Apex.
Oh, that's like sacrilege, man. You can't be saying that to CS players.
Oh, please. It's like when PUBG and Fortnite came out, everyone's like, oh, CS dead, Fortnite, PUBG taking over. Oh, please. None of these games will stick for esports because they're not esports ready.
What's actually interesting is the amount of players who, basically the whole FPL and you know, Rank S, etc. is a lot quieter now post scrim time because players are playing Apex instead of playing FPL for fun.
I would dare say that's because it hasn't really improved, right? Like the individual league style, the individual league is only accessible really through FPL. I mean, the only reason why you play FPL is because of money, right? I mean, let's be honest. FPL obviously is awesome for the players themselves, but generally speaking, not all best players play that tournament or play that league, and there's not the best chance always that you're going to get, you know, the greatest of players. So it's understandable they didn't want to play it continuously, and everybody having team prac, and you know, there's obviously sessions continuously for every professional player. So I'm not even that surprised, honestly. Everybody was playing PUBG when it came out. Everybody was playing Fortnite when it came out. So again, a new game that obviously everybody plays while not having to think about CS. And I think it's important that professional CS players, and any CS player for that matter, you know, takes a bit of time off of CS, because when you take that time off, when you relax your mind, when you actually put your mind elsewhere in that moment and try to just, you know, kind of be a little bit more open about things, think about CS differently once you come back. That's where the real change comes in a player. And well, speaking about other games, x-kom are now 5-up. I mean, it's not a different game, it's another round. 5-0, Existence Galaxy full buy, or at least another full attempt at a buy. This round should be, again, going to x-kom, at least on paper, but it is going to be an investment from x-kom that I actually wouldn't expect initially, because their money is not too good. They do have a lot of utility, but a Mech 10 on Barbar, and no Kevlar, or excuse me, no utility overall on Nock.
Nork diving straight up the ladder here, just going to relocate towards that B site as his entire team get ready to fly on down. Mono will also fly on down, and he'll be instantly taken down as well. So it's a lot of going down in this round so far. As the elevation changes, as we do hit the B site, Molotovs and frag grenades are plenty. So much damage is going to be done, but x-kom still have a man disadvantage here. But until the flames claim the life of Batten, now things begin to explode. Plopsky on one, Goofy coming in from the left-hand side. I wonder if he just gets straight on the bomb here. He's just going to hold it down. This man is an absolute mad lad.
Oh, that's a shame that he didn't hold it.
He would have got it. He's going to get back on it again, isn't he? Straight back on it. There's no way they expect it. Plopsky will spray it anyway just to clear it off. At least Stomp all alone. He'll be taken down as well. And just like that, it's a first round for Existence Galaxy.
Yeah, pretty much, as they pick it up when least expected. x-kom perhaps a little bit too eager, perhaps a little bit too overconfident, getting themselves caught in the mix, or more so getting themselves caught in one-on-one trades. Not even trades, more so just distinct battles favoring Existence. It is going to be one on Existence, but this is the round they have to win now, because losing this would reset them completely, put x-kom back on the plate, and there it goes. Stomp off angle, finds the entry. That's enough. x-kom have the entry back in their hands, and this will prove to be very difficult for Existence, as Popsky has to pull out a wall off. Goofy peeks. There's another frag. And the round potentially going to x-kom and breaking Existence in the process. We talked about how Existence will play this loose style, and so far they are owning up to it completely. Loose style, full cannon, loose cannon style, just running around the map like Indians and looking for easy prey.
x-kom definitely going to be comfortable here. 5-1, likely 6-1 here as well. It is going to just smash down the economy of Existence Galaxy and prove to be quite a decisive first map if things do continue to go this way.
Ooh, nice shot from Batten. Getting down Yetka. Batten. No chance he plants the bomb. As Goofy shuts him down. Freddy B gets one, but it doesn't really matter. Existence Galaxy. The round is gone. It is going to be x-kom 6-1 and a full reset for the T's, and this is probably the worst case scenario for them. As it leaves x-kom take up 7-8 rounds easily. 7-8 rounds almost surely.
It's kind of worrying when you think about it, just how quickly you can lose control of a scoreline here. 6-1 already, and
yeah,
7-1 basically right around the corner, let's be honest.
Yep. Like, I think people underestimate how quickly a result can turn either in favor or, well, out of favor for one or the other team. 6-1, it feels like it's a great, I mean, it's like an awesome result for x-kom, and it is in its own right. But we have to keep in mind that, well, Existence Galaxy, they're not that far away from tying, and then afterwards, taking the lead back in their hands. Although, well, I mean, not that far away is very relative in that mind, because it could go anyway. And more than anything, it is very decisive on the fact of having buy or not having buys, or having money or not having money, basically. And x-kom currently at $13,000 on mono. I think that speaks for itself. At 7-1 result for both Stomp and mono. 2 deaths for Goofy and Oscarish, both at 11-12 and 8-2. Only Yetka, the black sheep of the bunch, basically at 3-6. I mean, he should be flogged for his insolence of having a negative KD. But dying in more rounds than than Existence actually won is always, or just the team winning is always a bad show. But oh, what? What? Wait, did Oscarish get team tagged, or? Oh no, that was the AK. Apologies. I thought that Oscarish got tagged by the AUG shooting at him. I wasn't sure. Looked weird.
The rounds are just getting madder and madder, that's for sure.
Pretty much.
Pretty important here for Existence Galaxy, though, to make this happen, really. Let's be honest. It's 7-1 right now, and they lose this. It's, yeah, it's not looking good. So definitely, not quite, I don't want to say it's all or nothing, but I do feel like we're kind of already at that point now where I want to see more from them. You don't want to get locked out by a CT side train.
Oh, yeah.
They are just going to contact. That's where Stomp will punish them. He'll find one. Barbar will instantly trade, though, so it's not all bad. Looks like they will get aggressive as well, smoking deep down trains. Barbar to get aggressive towards the right-hand side of Yellow Train. Thanks to that. Allow him to maybe go through the smoke, do some work against Stomp here. Looks like they have an idea, though, of Barbar's position.
They sure do. At least looks like it. Goofy, though, going in first, finds one. Oscar is the second. And I guess the reaction to, oh no, is pretty much perfect, I guess you could say. Oh no.
He's so
Because,
quick,
oh
you should be
no,
looking
well-
at the diffuser. Not killing the guy top trains who's not looking at you.
Well,
No, what are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah, Nox should have been pushing out. Shouldn't he?
It's
Like,
kind of
he should be going for the fight.
Yeah, the fighting the guy top trains who's not looking at you, I think, as far as I'm aware, he wasn't looking at him anyway. But even if he's looking at you, like, fighting him does nothing for the round. You lose the round either way by fighting him, even if you get the kill.
Yeah.
Whereas just swinging the guy's sight, at least you might be able to hold the defuse, I suppose. But I mean, it's a tough round to win anyway. Practically impossible, and the result will stand 8-1. Galaxy just not looking very much in this game, unfortunately. Mirage, though, much more their map, so maybe we'll see something, in that second map that's a little bit more positive.
Certainly possible, but highly doubtful. I think people do underestimate the fact that this is now the turning point for x-kom in their tournament life. While for Existence Galaxy, it's already been decided yesterday when they lost against HAVU 2-0 that they will not be able to pass into the next stage. Whereas for x-kom, it's all still on the platter and it can go either way. But yes, the point of all things is the fact, well, that that Existence Galaxy, they're going to be playing Mirage as their second map, and it is their best map to date, at least in overall, I guess you could say win ratio. Actually, no, I'm actually wrong on that part. It's their third best map in win ratio. No, actually, what? No, it's their fourth. Jesus. Inferno first, then it's Overpass, then Cash, and then only Mirage. So, fair enough. But Plopsky ready to find 2 kills, although it doesn't last long. Mono Oskarish find 2 more to return it. And, of course, Stomp shutting down Barbar will be pretty much the final nail in this coffin that Existence is being put in. Plopsky, ooh. He is Glass Cannon, but this could result in a free kill for him and potentially a round actually going to Existence. There's still a chance for this. Oh, that's not... Oh, okay. I just now... My bad. I thought he had an op, not a scout. Yeah. Knock. 11 HP, Deagle in hand. Goodbye.
One man, one dream.
91.
Right?
Sorry, what?
It's one man, one dream with a Deagle there, but...
yeah. I didn't
feel
hear
like that's
properly.
really sums up the storyline for this game, though.
Yep.
Just feels like it's a lot of dreaming and not really much more play to it. It's kind of getting caught in so many awkward scenarios. I just don't know what Existence Galaxy are doing.
Existential crisis, maybe? Wink, wink. Okay,
That's one way of putting it.
Bad fun. But yeah, certainly. I mean, I don't know how could I best put this, but I guess the best way to describe their current position is, guys, we're just playing this tournament. We want to finish the rest of the matches we have remaining, and that's it. We don't really care if we lose or win. It's basically just practice for us at this point. And well, Button, he certainly makes it practice range on Goofy. Early entry for Existence as they're already on the site through connector Stomp. Oh, wow. No, actually, that's Mono. Forgive me, not Stomp. But still, Stomp gets a kill, as Mono was the one man to try and bait off a few shots from Existence. A 4-4 retake, certainly possible here for x-kom, but same way for Existence Galaxy, actually win their second round potentially.
Stomp's gonna have to go for the shotgun AWP play here if he wants his team to retake. Deal with Plopsky, and then it's pretty much happy days from there. And he's literally gonna check him, and there you go, shotgun AWP, flicks up, gets the tag, but not quite the kill. But it looks like the rest of his team have pretty much got it. That was so close to a collateral. Oh, buddy, Stomp's having a field day. Absolutely love it. That's a quad kill for him, and it's happy days all around. x-kom having a field day right now as they waltz all over their opposition, and they make it look easy.
Yeah, that's pretty much as good as it gets, I guess you could say. 10-1, and x-kom, they're looking beautiful, almost. I mean, at 10-1, you can say that this is already a very successful first half at the very least, and we could also add upon that Existence Galaxy, they're now in this position where they will probably be able to buy almost every other round, or at least every round, unless they are not able to plant. And the performance out of a few players out of Existence Galaxy is also kind of lacking. Freddy P is currently the stand-in for Existence Galaxy coming out from Red Reserve, but I would presume he's probably going to be taken as a more regular member. This is now, I think, his third or fourth match day for Existence Galaxy, already playing for Existence Galaxy, basically. So, you know, given all the controversy about Red Reserve, what was happening, or what is happening, or has happened in the last few days, them also leaving the org for basically going into their own org of Uruguay for some reason. I wouldn't be surprised if that is the case. But in any spot, in any case, Existence looks like want to go A again. Though this is going to be very hard to break. Two players already ready for the defense, and I think that Mono, it looks like Mono maybe repositioning to go towards A, support it. So Stomp going to go to baseline. This is a good choice, actually.
Yeah, I like this. I mean, it's not risky, right? It's just they're playing very safe, consolidated Counter-Strike. They're not, you know, pushing T-Con or doing anything wild. They're just playing their game, and it's just working out for them. And it's just everything they did in the previous best of 3 with just a little bit more style points on it as well. And that's really what you want to see, right? x-kom almost using this as practice to be able to run their CT side, and it's usually beneficial. Barbar will find at least one, but I just want to bring you to the clock. It doesn't matter what they do. They've got no time. They've got nothing left. It's 11-1.
Yeah, I mean, any damage to the economy of x-kom is also non-consequential, or more so of no importance.
Mono's had 15K.
Is still so good.
The man has $15,000.
Yeah, that's the point, right? That's like that's the worst part of it all. Like Existence Galaxy, they could kill x-kom. Like, they could kill 5 players, even if losing the round. If they lose the round or win the round, they could still kill them twice in a row, and x-kom would still have enough to buy for the final third. And we already see here it's going to be an eco finally for Existence. 11-1. Oh, Freddy, though. I'm loving it. Boss. The boss man sounds off with a deagle. It's an eco round that could actually result with a victory. I've seen this before for Existence, and I wouldn't be surprised if it actually happens again. That Molly just shy. You spread enough. Knock. It's a good return. Popski. Ooh. This could get a little bit juicy. Knock finds one button with the second. Yeah.
Could we be seeing a second here?
Ooh. Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised, actually. As I said, the Deagles. I've seen this magic from Existence before. There's certainly a possibility. I'm certainly favoring.
It's like he'll be clearing out the site bit by bit. Looking towards E-Box now. Spotting one. Now he's aware there's likely going to be a player IV as well as back blue. Going to bait the defuse there. IV to peek. Oh, he's playing this so textbook.
He's holding it. No.
Oh, he knows full well that it's a bait.
Yeah. Unfortunately,
that's smart play by Barbar. He basically realizes he's toggled the bomb and then killed a player twice now. Let's not be the third guy here. Let's just secure the win and play time. That's pretty smart. Barbar just, you know, not taking any risks there. I like that as well. I mean, it's the classic, okay, count for 3 seconds and then peek. You give yourself a second or 2, depending on how you time it, to give yourself the kill. That's not that bad, actually. In actual Counter-Strike, it doesn't sound like much, but that's pretty critical timing. Not swinging, swinging before that, just risk giving up an easy kill, and that's kind of the objective of baiting a defuse like that. It's still 11-2 though. I mean, worst case it's 13-2, best case it's 11-4. Nork's already 2 HP, case, so I don't feel like 11-4 is going to happen anytime soon, if I'm completely honest.
Yeah. Okay, Freddy finds the refrag. At least an instant refrag does give a chance to x-kom. Excuse me, to Existence. But as you said, Knock at 2, Barbar now at 50. Certainly not a very comfortable spot to be in. Double up for x-kom as well. Stomp and Oscarish yet again, as they had been wielding it for the last few best of 3s. Obviously the duo, the deadly duo. Spotted getting out of the smoke, but actually losing or winning the duel against Yetka. Very important one. Knock now finds one more. It's Oscarish to be refragging back to keep it at a 2-on-2. And Mono and Oscarish, the 2-man alive, potentially turning this one on its head for Existence, because this would be very, very much the worst case scenario of losing this round for Existence, as x-kom is patiently waiting on A. Mono. What? Oh my god, what? What is this position by Mono, though? I have to be honest, I'm a bit surprised he's standing there like a ludicrous lad. Oh! Oh my god, what?
Does Plopsky realize that he's going to go connector though?
Hard to say. This is such a hard prediction to make, right? Point is, Oskarish could have been anywhere at this point. He could have gone Ivy, he could have gone CT, could have gone Z.
That's such a rare position though, climbing up into the depths of heaven.
That's true. Yeah, this position is not very often used, although in a one-on-one, might not be the best choice, as Oskarish is already predicting this, but the timing for him is not favorable. 4K is not enough, and it's 11-3. Existence actually draw out a victory from a round that they were not necessarily even close to winning, basically. Well, gents, it's the 15th. It is the last round of the first half in Existence Galaxy. They're currently quite a far cry away from getting back into this game. There's a long way to go. The steps are very narrow and very steep, and it's going to be a difficult walk up the hill, but certainly not impossible. I mean, if they had 250 kilos, then they probably would have died of exhaustion, but luckily they don't, and luckily this is only a video game, because otherwise, well, doubt it would be actually happening. But Plopsky, okay, an entry goes for him. That's going to be a good start here for Existence yet again. The 11-4 result, actually, all of a sudden, doesn't look that far away, Flakes. I mean, you pointed it out, Existence Galaxy, 11-4, a result I could get by for the T side of Train.
Yeah, it's actually not bad, and I stand corrected that they couldn't reach it. And I'm all kind of happy about that too. Kind of want to see a competitive game of Counter-Strike. I don't like seeing 16-1s. So I'm glad to see this kind of resurgence of life from Existence Galaxy. Hopefully they can make something to work out of this now.
Pretty much, yeah. Ooh. Okay, I'm loving this. Existence. I think they might actually be able to win this. Unless they get destroyed by Goofy. Yeah, that's... Existence should be winning this. x-kom, they've been locked out of the side because Goofy's dead, and ooh, stop missing another shot. Nice save by Stomp, though.
Stomp just picking him away now, looking to see if he can make the retake happen. Plopsky finding that kill on Mono, though, will pretty much seal the deal here, as the bomb is just too far gone for Stomp to get an impact here. He'll be taken down with a Deagle, and there you have it, 11-4. Hearth will be locked in. Existence Galaxy give themselves a platform to work with moving forward into this second half, and will try and bring us a bit of a game on our hands, that's for sure.
Pretty much. I guess we could say Existence does play a little bit more of a loose cannon style. Obviously, perhaps giving a few more possibilities to x-kom, as they usually would, because they want to see them proceed, obviously, in a professional sense. You want to see your opponent succeed as much as you want to succeed yourself, because that is only normal, right? I mean, obviously, a healthy competition is a good competition. In any case, I guess we'll be right back after a short break. We'll see how that continues for the second pistol.
Loot.bet. Made for live betting.
Welcome back, folks, to the second half of this matchup. We're in map 1 right now of x-kom versus Existence Galaxy, and it's certainly set to be an interesting one after Existence Galaxy brought the game back from what felt like the depths of defeat and made it a little bit more competitive now. 11-4, all to play for. We'll have to see if this CT side have much more fight left in them as we go into what will be their second pistol round.
And it will be a vital one for Existence. Losing this would almost certainly mean losing this map, or at least close to losing the map. Freddy B alone on upper B. And well, true to his name, it is going to be Freddy B, Mr. B holding B. He's going to be holding behind Coil. Support coming in from Connector. But look at this x-kom turning back round. Ooh. Cheeky breaky like Plopsky. Double drop coming through. Plopsky gets a free kill. Oh, he spots one. Oh, he goes for the kill, but unfortunately, Oscarish is too fast to react. They're coming out of Pop now, flooding the area, but Batten and Barbar, they'll hold the line, and a beautiful tap away by Barbar. Mono, unfortunately 1-on-3, make it a 1-on-2, with 37 HP, shouldn't be surviving for much longer, although, yeah, shouldn't be surviving for much longer. 11-5 in Existence, well, they're back on track. Winning the pistol was vital. Now the victory is not that far away. 6 rounds in a row, and they're tied up.
Well, the road begins here, right? If they can keep it going now, they set themselves up in a great position to get to 7, really look for the 8th in that first sort of major buy. This could get a little dicey very quickly. I mean, 11-4, it's not impossible to come back from. We see it done many a time on Train.
Absolutely. I mean, I would be surprised if they're not... Oh, yeah, auto shotgun. Oh, just lovely. The bank for Freddy as well increasing monumentally. But as you said, yeah, the comeback on Train CT, certainly not impossible and certainly not out of the question yet. Existence Galaxy winning the pistol, winning the second round. Obviously, 2 rounds that they absolutely must win in this kind of scenario. But it is back to the point, I guess, I made at the initial start of this map, where the gun round will decide fate of the next few rounds and certainly deciding the fate of Existence. The gun round will be starting momentarily. I'm not sure what... Ah, here we come. Here come the statistics. 40 rifle kills against 19. Okay, that's a pretty big disparity. Sniper kills 14-3. That's also pretty darn high of a difference. Round is live though. Bit of a slowdown by x-kom in their time. I love the fact Existence didn't upgrade their weapon though. They keep the FAMAS, the auto shotgun. Really a good choice, in my opinion.
Oscarish looking to see if he can maybe forge a duel towards the lower side of B. Meanwhile, Stomp will be getting aggressive towards the tip of Ivy. Gotta be careful, don't want to be caught overextending, no need to give up an early advantage here. Batten will be looking towards Ivy, so ready to take that fight if they do decide to give it to him. Stomp going to go around the corner. It's a dig, but Stomp's the one to find the kill. Blopsky will finish him off, but it's still a 4v4, and damage is being done by x-kom right now. Heads are rolling. There's AKs tapping them down as they enter the A site. It will have to be a retake play here from Existence Galaxy. And well, I've got to say, Existence... x-kom have the site pretty much locked down.
I mean... x-kom, what a way to get back at it again. The gun round theirs and Freddy B. Oh, well, that's lovely. That's something we always wanted to see. My stream has just died. Okay, no, we're back. We're back. My stream lagged a little bit. Not sure what was going on there, but nonetheless, even though x-kom lose 3 players and, well, Stomp and Mono together don't even have enough to make half of a player, it will be x-kom winning nonetheless, and 6 rounds behind Existence Galaxy. They will reinvest and retry again anew and once more, but this is the final stop before the map point comes up, because they lose this, that's 13, and lose an eco because they'll have to eco, or force bind depending on what they want. That's 14, and then obviously it would be 15 on the gun round to come, but in any case, x-kom, if they win this, pretty much secure themselves almost surely map.
Yeah, I certainly imagine as such here. They have got to play it safe, though. They have sort of thrown rounds away in the past when they get a little too far ahead of themselves here. So they've got to be careful. Just keep themselves grounded, play smart. It does seem like those AKs are working wonders for them, though. A bit of damage will be done to Mono. He's going to start to take a couple of jewels here and there. Push comes out towards Upper, and Freddy, he's going to find two. Goofy and Jeddah, both to full. It's not looking too pretty now.
No longer looks pretty at all. I mean, so far, it feels like Existence Galaxy. They've taken the reins back in their hands, and x-kom perhaps biting off too much, and they can chew. Then they can chew. And Barber still holding on mid site. Let's see how well he can play this position off. Knock gets one. Barber the second denies the plant. Well, wouldn't say deny it. At least breaks it. The 1-on-3. This should be pretty quick ending, I guess you could say, of the round afterward.
This is rough, though. I mean, it was the chance for x-kom to just get map 1 in the bag, move things almost to Mirage, and really just seal it out here. But instead, they really are giving Existence Galaxy a mechanism to bring this one back on their CT side. Another round lost. It's going to push them to 7. The economy of x-kom is still going to be punished here, and it's starting to get a little nervous here. Not going to lie.
Yeah, I mean, even though there might be a very stark difference currently in rounds, I guess we could say that Existence Galaxy, it looks a little bit weak on their side, but certainly, you know, starting to build up that momentum slowly but surely, and getting back into this game and into this series would be a perfect start, I guess you could say, almost a send-off to their tournament life. And 12-7, Existence Galaxy still remain at a big disadvantage. Freddy B starting to already chip away this 20th round. x-kom looking like they're going to be hitting B again, though. Although, I'm not very sold on the fact that x-kom will actually execute just yet. At a minute left, there's no reason for them to commit fully. At least not in this current moment. They would only pretty much get shut down by 2 rifles watching the same few angles.
Flash towards lower comes through. Barber ready and waiting. He'll let rip. We do see a quick trade come through for x-kom, but ultimately, he's Distance Galaxy to have control of the situation. CUSP to add insult to injury. This Nork just rolls salt in the wound.
Yeah, and down to 4 rounds we go. I mean, Existence Galaxy certainly starting to show up, giving us a little bit more to hope for. It will be an eco on x-kom. A smart choice that they don't do any rash decisions, or more so they don't do the rash decision of forcing up and then pretty much losing everything afterwards. Single flash, they'll be exiting A, or at least should. Ooh, a lot of damage. Look at the amount of damage before they get even in first contact. It's just so good from Existence. Using their utility to the maximum of their capabilities, and this should be an easy clean up for Existence, and of course it is. Splopsky to spray it down with Nox supporting him, Button catching one more in between. Existence down to 3 rounds difference it goes, and well, another buy round for x-kom. The Polish are back in action, and they will have, what, 4 AKs and a Galil, or will it be, yeah, it's a Galil and 4 AKs if I'm seeing correctly. A healthy amount of utility to abuse, perhaps a fake out, perhaps a proper execute. But we will find out what's going to happen. Pushing with 3 players towards Ivy, and look at this, Stomp already out in Olaf. Ooh, this is perfect play for x-kom perhaps, because this might just break Existence. Button, he knows somebody's there, but Nock actually catches the first man. Yetka comes around, Button is gone, and that's the one thing they needed to do. But Plopsky and Barbar, my god, Plopsky with a double, Barbar one more in between, and it's enough. Oskarish left alone, and look at this, Existence. Double digits come up, and we are looking at map 1 tie almost surely at this point.
This is ridiculous. You just don't expect it to be this close. Existence Galaxy on their CT side are putting in the work right now. We're seeing players step up as well. Plopsky up to 19 frags after almost a smithering of that in comparison to his first half.
Pretty much, yeah. I mean, Existence, They played poorly in the first half. Now, waking up, getting themselves in shape. I mean, at this point, map victory is pretty much on the table, looking like it might just be favoring Existence more than anything, since they are on the CT side.
Klovsky ban. Just gonna pretty much pick up simple kills here. Only 2 players remaining. A bomb plant almost being denied as well. And it will be. Existence Galaxy, they have to find an easy 11th, really. No real opposition for them. Oh, Barbar just making it look easy there. Now, obviously, x-kom back on a full buy once more, but 1 round, all it takes to the CT side, and they're equal, which is just not what you would have expected me to be saying something like 11 rounds ago, in all honesty. We had an 8-1 scoreline at one point. We thought this was going to be something like a 16-3, just done before it even got going. How have we been proved wrong?
We have been proved oh so wrong. x-kom perhaps playing a little bit too loose themselves, and it's a problem they've been having continuously since we started observing and casting them in this tournament. They've consistently played well overall, but they've had many iterations where they played so random, so cowboyish that basically they're getting shut down because of it, and this is exactly what's happening here. Now, Stomp did get an entry early on. It's not really going to change the fact x-kom still look very much prepared for any sort of incursion towards A, although this feels like a B split through Ivy and through upper and lower B, and this might actually work. There's only Barbar and Z, and he's only spotting upper halls. The nade, ooh, that could do a little bit of damage, but not going to be thrown fast enough. Goofy, he's going to go through deep CT. He's already lining up for the take. He has been missed by Knock, and that's going to cost his teammate, well, that hurts a lot. Button gets 1 to return, but it doesn't matter when it's everybody else holding the line for them. And x-kom, the 13th is here. Button, he's looking for the save, but it's highly unlikely. I think it's Mono that's going to be waiting him in Old Train, and indeed it is. Goodbye, Button. And Existence Galaxy, well, at least if nothing else, they've got 15,000 on Knock, so you know there's that going for them.
That's definitely an upside.
Yeah, that's like the saving grace, isn't it?
Spending up a fair bit of money here. They will run out fairly quickly though, so you do have to be pretty careful here on managing that economy. Obviously, Knock's already down to, I believe, 7k, and you've got a couple of players down to I think Plopsky was on 0, a couple others on 2,000, 3,000. Barbar's the only other player with major money in the bank, so it's definitely a critical round as we're going to see aggression straight down through Ivy. There will be players there for them to find. As Goofy is up on the barrel, looks like they are going to find themselves jump boosting over, which is definitely the smart approach here. Batten having none of it. Oh, they find both the kills. Sure, Goofy finds one before he falls, but they still find both the kills. That's incredible.
And I'm not exactly sure, but what the bloody hell is Yetka doing on site? Baba, what a reaction! Like, what the hell is Yetka doing? What are the rest of x-kom doing? The bomb is already on site, and yet he is still, or they are still waiting patiently for something. I don't know, maybe Easter, maybe holiday, some sort of Christmas, but at 13-11, you don't have the commodity of playing this foolish, and it is 50 seconds or about there remaining on the round as Barbar is slowly chasing some sort of tail, some sort of kill. Nobody spotted yet as x-kom is playing very patiently themselves, and Stomp, I'm loving the fact he's on the trains. He's looking for this aggressive position because I guess, honestly, the least chance of having or being hit is probably being on a train himself. And oh, what a peek from Stomp. Jesus, Freddy B, though, is going to reply immediately. And it's back to a 1-2 Oskarish. Man of the hour, certainly, that you can count on. Could potentially turn this one, but no. Knock will deny. And 13-12, a full reset, and the worst possible outcome for x-kom.
And that's where a pause almost instantly gets called. And yeah, that's what we'll see as well. x-kom just need to take a moment now just to relax, take a breather, figure out what's going wrong because you were looking so fresh, and now you just not. I mean, there's no fancy way for me to dress this up, no way for me to say, oh yeah, this is actually completely fixable. This is just a complete and utter disaster.
Yeah, it's starting to become pretty much a catastrophe. x-kom, after 11-4 half, getting the pistol as well, getting the second round, it really felt like that could, or excuse me, not the second, but getting the, well, they lost the second actually, not won it. It feels like they've gotten too complacent with how it started off, how easy this might be for them, and then they just let themselves go. And well, while in that mode, while in that kind of cozy mental state, Existence were able to abuse that fact completely and get themselves on the board. 1 round remaining, and it looks like the Swedes are not done yet. They're going to be fighting for survival. They're going to be fighting to keep their tournament life, well, alive, and for the moment it looks like they'll be pretty successful at it. A force buy by x-kom. I think this is a full investment. Actually, no, excuse me, it's not a full investment. It's pistols and Kevlar with about 2k left in the bank for each, give or take, so they do have a full buy coming up. And a signature play from x-kom boosting across to the other part of HAVU, as Button is already expecting this.
To get aggressive here, finds one, but unfortunately unable to connect with the rest of the multi-kill he was hoping for. Stomp just cuts down on the P250. Oh, so he's going to get aggressive, and another P250 kill comes through. Walk on the site, we'll put in the workers. That's a P250 headshot. You'll love to see it. So these just Oscars now. 1 man standing, he'll be taken down, and there you go, 13-13.
Yeah, and that now ties Existence. x-kom and that headshot from Knock. Damn, sexy to see. First bullet out of the pistol, out of the barrel. An immediate headshot. But yeah, x-kom. This should be a concerning factor for them all of a sudden. Existence Galaxy 3 away as themselves from victory of the first map, and this is the map pick of x-kom after all. And as we spoke about how important this map will be, or more so this match will be for x-kom to continue on going in this tournament. They absolutely cannot afford to lose it. And Plopsky, oh, I think he gets a free kill here. Whoever jumps next is about to die. I'm fairly certain about that. I've seen this too many times to not know this is coming. Although, we'll see if anybody even jumps, but if he were to jump, that AUG will rip him to shreds. Oh, okay. There was the wall bang. Oh! Wait. Oh. What? Okay, Button. That timing was perfect. Goodbye, Oscarish. Yes, that works out. Sure, how that... 5-4, Existence Galaxy. Looks like they might happen, or they might actually be able to do it. I think they might actually be able to win this one. Existence Galaxy, when all seems to be lost in the end, they draw it back, and what a turnaround, what a turn of the tables itself. I'm pretty surprised that it ends up like this. Button finds 1, make it 2 more. And that's the round done. Ouch.
This is just weird CS now. We've already crossed that boundary. It's like...
Yeah, it is. It is, yeah.
It's just absolute madness. I feel like I'm casting a game at like 4 o'clock in the morning. And it's been one of those like 20-hour days. It's like the 7th best of 3. And it's just like weird, crazy CS that you just don't expect. That's kind of what I feel like right now. Except it's not. It's like the 2nd best of 3. Or 3rd best of 3 of the day. And it's in the middle of the evening. This is like madness. It just makes zero sense, some of the crazy kills we're seeing and some of the weird decisions these teams are making. But hey, it's making for a fun game, and I mean that's what I love to watch, right? That's what I do this for, watching some quality CS.
I mean, if we're completely honest, perhaps not the funnest games of all, but certainly, definitely an interesting watch, because Existence Galaxy, they look down and under. They look like they were drowning in their own, well, I guess, sadness almost. But Goofy, Stomp, and Oscarish remaining in this eco round, and x-kom, they're oh so aware of how important it is that they have a buy. They did not force up here as we usually see in games like this, and this just shows to tell how hard they are trying to win this, yet are still failing. So I'm not sure if it's because they were a little bit too loose around the edges that they are now down 2 rounds and pretty much 1 way from losing their map pick. Or is it because perhaps, you know, they were trying too hard and in the end outplayed themselves or outmaneuvered themselves? Because that is something that can actually happen. A very simple rule of thumb for CS is, if you're if you're thinking about it for more than 10-15 seconds, then you're overthinking it, and then pretty much you should return to where you started and go again at it, if you know what I mean, right? Because obviously if you have tactics prepared in advance, that's all fine and dandy, but if you're thinking about something in the round, in between the round itself, and, you know, not doing it within the next 10 to 15 seconds, that usually means it's not a good idea, so, you know, perhaps try to something else. And we do see Existence Galaxy now on map point for map number 1 of this second best of 3 in XCOM. I'm fairly shocked. Stomp Glass Cannon. This is looking like a nightmare for them.
Absolute madness, but it is what it is. 15-13. Existence Galaxy on the verge of claiming victory here. 5 frags, all it takes. Bomb defuse, all they need.
Yep.
Kill through the smoke, maybe? Ooh, Freddy dangerously close. I thought just maybe that was going to happen. It would just be the cherry on top, honestly. It really would.
Yeah, it literally would be just a complete ace out of the hand of Existence, and it just, I think it would mentally hurt XCOM too much to be able to return back into the round itself. 1 minute on the clock though, and it's the last minute of this first map potentially, as XCOM are about to start their execute towards A. Back 6 smoke deploys, Batten locked out of Ivy. Plopsky though going into heaven. This is a great position to fight from with Dog. Goofy though shuts down one, and Yetker actually replies with a second one. Okay, fair enough, and Stomp finds one more. XCOM, are they actually going to win a round? It's a clean round. I can't believe my eyes. They're actually going to do it. Jesus.
This is going to go to OT. You know that, right? This is what happens.
Yeah.
This is how this game's going to unfold. We're going to go to OT.
Oh, man. Where were they with this kind of round 2 rounds ago? It's like, guys, come on. Honestly. Like, what are you thinking? But okay, I guess it happens the way it did. And Existence Galaxy, they'll have one more chance to close out the map. Although, I have to give the advantage to XCOM in this case, though, if they do go to overtime. It just feels... I have a distinct feeling in my gut that XCOM will win if they go to overtime.
That'll crush Existence Galaxy though for map 2. Considering that they are already going to be playing, you know, with that approach of, you know, at the end of the day they have nothing to lose. That's definitely, maybe that's not on their minds at all, but I think realistically speaking it likely will be.
One thing we're actually then concerned, forgive me for interrupting, but I guess you could say is the fact that, well, given the fact that they don't have anything to lose, they play a lot more relaxed and a lot less tensed up, right? And therefore allowing themselves to be a little more, I guess, versatile in certain scenarios.
Nice little nade. 40 HP practically on Plopsky there to start things off. Lovely stuff. Being very patient here. XCOM not wanting to rush anything. Just going to be super tactile about their approach into this round. Molly will go towards upper, so innately slow things down. Oh, Motto's so close. He's 6 HP. He will get away though intact. The Stomp secures an entry, takes down Nork. So far, so good. Batten will be there to trade, but we're going to lose a player towards Ivy as well. That will cause some issues and ultimately prompts a couple of rotates. Oscarish has to be careful though. I mean, they are quickly coming in to fight him. Case in point being Freddy, so we will come back round to a 3v3, and Mono being 6 HP definitely presents some woes.
No! Ooh.
He's going to drop it on the ledge. That's only a 1 HP fall, thankfully. If he misses that ledge though, then we see death.
You lose, I think you lose 9 HP if you dropped from that ledge at full speed and you jump down from it. So he would have died
death.
for certain. Yeah, straight that. But it's a 2-on-2 retake for Existence Galaxy. A round to win the map, or more so retake to win the map. And Stop. Oh, he gets stacked up. Doesn't die though, Barber. What a close moment. Plopsky gets the 1. Now it's a 1-on-2. Goofy, last man standing. No utility in AK, and that's all he has. Hope and a dream to win the map. And ooh, the bomb going to be pressed. Time is running out, and Goofy is going to be saving the day. Overtime. Here we come.
This is absolute madness. Honestly. How has this game got this far? XCOM were looking so good, then they began to just fall away. Existence Galaxy had the comeback of a lifetime. And then all of a sudden XCOM, with 2 rounds from losing it, they have this stint of life, this sudden resurgence. And here we are, 15-15, tying it up, going to OT. Absolute madness.
Pretty much. I mean, it's like the worst case scenario for both teams, while still being the best case scenario for both teams, I guess. In any case, gents, as always, I think we'll take a short commercial break this halftime. And we'll see how overtime continues. Gents, full time is done, 15-15. We'll be right back.
Loot.bet. Made for live betting.
Welcome back, folks, to what will be overtime in Map 1, x-kom versus Existence Galaxy. We're not done just quite yet with Train. We're not going to battle it out in MR3. 16k, if I recall.
Yes,
so
it is.
Who will be our victor?
Well, 4 rounds to win, 4 rounds to lose. We're about to find out. Existence Galaxy still on their CT side, full utility. Knock and Freddy B with the op, but Stomp, well, there you have it. It's going to be an entry to x-kom, and as you would expect out of Stomp, securing it. 28 kills currently, the highest on the server, leading in that kill count. And Goofy finds the second. Goofy, so aggressive. Oh, Goofy, it's going to be 2 kills for him. That is horrible for Existence. All of a sudden, they are focused back on A. They have no other choice but to focus on A. And finally, Goofy brought down by Knock, but the damage is already dealt. The bomb is already planted, or at least it has been right now. And, well, Existence, it's a save. Knock and Barber, not sure why they saved, though. They should just go for it. Screw it. I mean, it's 16,000, right? You have full buy until the very last round, and it shouldn't be a problem for him. But, yeah, I can't blame them for it.
This has just been quick, isn't it? I mean, really not much more for me to add to that, to be honest.
Yeah, there's no point in adding anything to that, because simply put, Existence, they didn't lock out Goofy. I mean, sure, you lose against Stomp the entry in upper B, right? That's normal. It happens. You go peak, you don't... I'm a bit more surprised Existence actually did go for the peak without support. That's the bigger problem in my mind, because if you do go for aggression in upper brown holes, you want to have somebody close range either on site or down on the ramp towards B, where he's going to be supporting you with utility and such and such. And x-kom, well, that's a free round for them. 16-15, x-kom are back on track, and looks like they're not going to be stopping there. It's going to be double up setup coming out of them, if I'm seeing this correctly. Stomp and Oscarish both wielding it, which is a bit of a surprise for the T side, but certainly not an unwelcome one. And Stomp, ooh, down to 52. A bit of a bad start, really, as x-kom lose even more on Stomp. Oh la la, things are getting a little bit heated up, and it's not going to be that easy for x-kom all of a sudden find the entry anymore.
A lot of damage being done, as well as bullets are peppered down onto both teams. It will be first blood, though, picked up by Existence Galaxy. Onto Existence Galaxy, should I say. x-kom looking for more, as well as Plopsky down to 35 HP very early on into this one, as the smokes do come falling. Goofy for just another. The kill feed of x-kom growing. I wonder if Mono just contacts up Ivy here. I mean, not a single player is actually looking at Ivy at all. He could basically just shoot Plopsky in the back right now. It's like a free pick. It's like taking candy from a baby.
Although, we could say that... Well, we could
if he
say
goes
that...
backlines B... I have to interject there. That's incredible. If Mono can sneak into backlines, there is no... I don't believe that Existence Galaxy are going to be aware of the fact that he could do this.
No way. No chance. They are...
This would need some, like... Oh, the game sense. He checks it with literally a second to spare. That is a godlike call with perfect timing. If that call comes a second later that he could be backlines, they die. They lose that round.
And
Now,
Knock, he's
it's-
gonna go for another repeat.
This is completely savable. 7 seconds remain. You just gotta punch in those numbers, get that bomb planted. Lovely stuff. Downside is you do lose your teammate, and that's where Plopsky just has a bit of a riot of his own. Double kill for him, and he will secure the round. I'm not surprised as well. That is Existence Galaxy's round to lose after they pick up that kill on B. And that timing is literally perfect. A second later, and they lose the round, guaranteed, because that's at least a singular kill on B. The site would have been taken, and it just would have been over.
Pretty much the best. Yeah, I couldn't have put it better in that case, because simply put, the position of x-kom was at one point so dodgy to, if it were actually mono, to get back on track, to get back on, or more so get that kill, it almost certainly would have broken Existence completely. But yeah, Knock, I mean, he's the savior of the day for certain there for Existence. And look at this, oh man, Batten, a double for him, shutting down the Ivy play. And x-kom, it's about to be 17-16 in favor of Existence. And what a turnaround yet again. Back at it again. First map looks like it's not going to be ending that quickly, but certainly favoring Existence yet again. And it looks like it might actually go their way finally.
Honestly, I don't know who wins this OT. That's the concerning thing for me right now. It's so tough to say.
I mean, I guess up until, well, we'll know once we reach map point for one or the other, I guess. Say, like, once somebody reaches map point, that's where we could say, okay, this is it, you know, this is where they're gonna win. And 10 seconds later, once the first few frags come in, we're gonna be 100% certain who's gonna win, or at least close to winning. But yeah, right now, I think it's pretty much open. I think both can still win. x-kom, they've shown an expert level of CT-style play, and I would be surprised if they lose 2 in a row here and, you know, completely get devastated by Existence. Meanwhile, on the other side, again, I wouldn't be surprised if Existence are actually able to pull it off. It's kind of like a double down, really, on both sides, and it's hard to say how it's going to go through, but we're about to find out. The op and Knock again, double op coming up for x-kom once more. So, you know, when I said I'm surprised about the double op on the T side, that's kind of what the point was. And stop. Ooh, okay, he finds one. Yetka finds a second. Look at x-kom. Immediately bringing back themselves from the dead. Plopsky runs onto site. It's Oskarish to deny it yet again, and Yetka, he's already holding the line, sees the bomb, and ooh, he's going to stop the player on train as well. He sees the head. Yeah, but ooh, okay, Freddy.
Oof.
Oh.
It's still winnable.
This is still winnable. It is. Jesus. Freddy was ready for that one. Double OT perhaps even coming out, I read in chat. Perhaps, maybe. We'll see, folks.
It's kind of crazy how it's played out so far. Both teams are matching each other at different moments at different parts of the game. Oskarish has the bomb in his scope there, but decides to move away from the angle. He does get tagged up. You are going to see Mono almost drop into both players, and there you go, mops them both up, saves the day, as he swipes them down. Mule coming up trumps there as he hit fires his way through Pop Dog with the perfect timing, climbing down that ladder.
Well, I will admit I'm a little bit shaken about how these rounds go through, but, you know, it is going to be enough, I guess, in the end for x-kom to at least tie it up. And they have the double up still in their hands. Double up coming out for Existence as well. A surprising outcome, really, in this case, or more so decision. Not sold on the fact, though, that it is the double op, though. I'm not liking. I'll be honest. Existence Galaxy, I think they need AKs, not ops. So far, Knock has been the one to hit those shots, those vital shots. But overall, you know, just let him be the opera and let the other guys play with their AKs. And we do have the entry going to Knock yet again. It's Oskarish that gets caught. That's actually pretty horrible for x-kom, because right now that leaves them a man down to deal with this A take. That could still turn to be a B hit, although for the moment does look like a full commitment to A, as all players are getting ready in this Ivy, Pop, and main position to exit onto site and execute it.
Slow and steady wins the race. That has to be the approach of this round. x-kom another a disadvantage here, but if they can run the clock down, they can pile the pressure on and ultimately squeeze out a victory here. As the push will come through. Headshot spotted. So far, so good. One kill will go the way of either team. Make it doubling up. 2 for 2. Stomp will lead the charge. The ADBB comes in with a beautiful shot on Freddy, but Mono cannot swing like that. That's where he'll get instantly punished. Now it's all on Stomp to try and close this one out. Batten is 6 HP. Then they will not be able to claim his life. Little does he know he wants to push with the AWP out. See if he can maybe try and fight the likes of Plopsky first. Then deal with Batten, but pistol out, make the jump, and that's where he falls short. Batten will take him down. Galaxy will take the lead once more. 18. Map point.
Yeah, map point. And well, this is pretty disappointing from x-kom, honestly. I would have expected them to win this far earlier than they actually are. I mean, they're not even winning, which is the worst part of all. And don't get me wrong, folks, I obviously want to see both teams progress well enough, but to kind of bring it up again, position of existence in this league is already pretty much gone. I mean, x-kom, they're still fighting for survival. They're already in the 3rd place in the groups themselves, and if they lose this, their chances diminish quite exponentially. So existence on the other side, playing for the fun, playing for the fact that they're still in the tournament, playing a little bit for practice as well. Plopsky spots the feet of Oskarish. Will not be able to kill him. 46 HP left. I guess is well enough. And Oskarish and Goofy fight you more. Oh my god, is this double overtime?
OT. Let's go.
Oh.
The game that never ends.
The game that never ends, that is not even important for one of the teams, which is the worst part of all.
Ooh, push comes down through inner. Nork will take down Monos. That's so far so good. Now got to be careful with the aggression. Don't get ahead of yourself here. Bomb plant, of course, will come through, so that's going to be pretty valuable. As Freddy then finds Oskarish. Now they begin to equalize the numbers. It's 3 on 3. Now we are going to see x-kom push up the left-hand side here, just taking oil control, pushing up through yellow as well. 2 quick kills comes through. Means it is all on Freddy B, the man, the myth, the machine. Let's see what he can do. Bomb to be smoked. Oh, lines them up. There's 2. The smoke fails.
Oh!
Now looking for a 3rd. Swings on out, but will not be able to find it. It will be a double OT. The Stomp pulls through. 18-18. It's time to go the whole rodeo once more, as we do not have a victor for map 1 just yet.
What a turnaround. What a turnaround. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. But, well, the shock is not good enough because it is going to be double OT. It is going to be x-kom on their CT side. I dare say, though, this does favor x-kom because, first of all, well, they are on the CT side starting it off instead of the T side. And B, I think they got warmed up back for the CT side right now, so it should be a little bit easier for x-kom to, you know, start getting a few rounds back in their favor, or at least getting more rounds in their favor. In any case, Existence Galaxy, they've done a splendid job so far. I mean, at this point, even if they are not trying, they're doing a good job, and they're doing a splendid, more so a good, they're giving us a good show, and respect to them that they're still fighting for survival even when all is already lost, basically. And well, it is going to be double OT. The second overtime is live, the first half is live, and we do see currently it's x-kom playing with full players towards be a pretty standard 4-1 setup. Usually works out pretty well, unless player on B is a little bit too aggressive, gets caught up early on.
Plopsky, great initial pick as Oskarish will be taken on down, but unfortunately the trades are thick and fast, but it looks like Distance Galaxy will find the most out of this round thus far. It will be a couple of picks favouring them in the long run. They can also get the bomb plant down on the A site, forcing x-kom into that 3v4 retake. So all in all, it's pretty happy days for them. Let's see if they can make it work. A lot of close angles to be cleared here, and overall just a lot of work to be done by x-kom if they want in on this round. It's a good smoke towards Pop, but reality isn't going to change too much here. Just give them one less angle to worry about.
Yeah, and even then, that one less angle is not really going to help them too much. I mean, it's a 2-on-3, and they've still got so many people to take care of with limited time already on the clock. 10 seconds remaining. Stomp. Ooh, he spots Knock, but Knocky. Very naughty Knocky, because he gets 33 kills overall. Or is it 35 at this point? I'm fairly certain it's 33. Knock, man, what a good performance from him. He's been a stellar upper for the entirety of this first map, and I think he's the main reason Existence actually are currently at this score that they are in, because he's consistently being able to secure those entries and secure a very good beginning almost on every single round for the last 10 rounds for Existence, and it is looking very, very nice so far. 19-18. Overtime continues to favor Existence. Oh, mono though. Double for him. One more beforehand for Yetker. The 3-on-2. This round is far from done, but the bomb has been planted. Knock takes a shot, sees the player. That's Stomp, but he wins the duel this time round. x-kom looks like they might be able to pick up their 19th and actually tie the score yet again. Pretty much a round-to-round equal playthrough as it was on the first half, or more so the first overtime. Stomp, about to be shut down though. Freddy peeks on through oil, gets himself in a safe position, but there is enough time to defuse this time round for Goofy, and that is 19-19.
This is so damn close.
It is. It really is. It's a lot. It's a nail biter, really.
Keeping an eagle eye on x-kom though. They are the ones now who need to close this one out. Need this best of 3 victory. The first map is definitely the way to go about it. They must be starting to flag soon as well. They've played so much yesterday. Once more though, must reset here if we head into round 39. So far it will be just a simple flash down Ivy as they do take the initial peek against Barbar and co. Only major concern for Existence Galaxy is they can't really go off anything they do, as that bomb is sat on its Larry over outside of team main, so they will have to go back for that one way or another.
Something I hate to see. Honestly. Like, teams leaving their bomb and T-base is a big no-no. Like, at least bring it to one place where you can immediately retrieve it. You know, I mean, are you not counting on a potential, you know, pick that you could get, and, you know, something random happening and you getting the site afterwards, and if you miss the bomb timing, could miss the round or also miss the kill or miss the chance of victory. Oskarish, though, finds 1. Oskarish finds 2. This is looking like x-kom might be able to pick up their 20th. Knock. Shut down with a deagle, but oh, Stompy. He's ready again. Knock is out. Knock knocked out. It's going to be Button and Plopsky make it just Button. Well, Stomp makes it just nothing. It's 2019. It is the first half of the second overtime done. And we are getting ready to see how well the second half favors x-kom this time round.
.36 kills on Stomp. Great performance from him thus far. Existence Galaxy much more tightly packed in comparison to x-kom, but also just a touch on, I mean, Barbar is just not having a game, is he? 12 kills, 28.
Oh, yeah, a tough one.
Not a great scoreline, a little...
Especially not in, what, 40 rounds? Double overtime. But yeah, I mean, a perfect performance from Knock and Stomp at 36 and 35 kills. They're looking to go to 40. I mean, it is not that far away anymore. And look at this. It's going to be the 20th, excuse me, the 40th round starting up as Galaxy take their CT side. All of a sudden, things could take a bit of a wilder turn. There's 2 ups on Knock and Barbar. Well, whew, what a quick scope by Barbar. Button finds 1, but Stomp replies with a kill on Knock, and a Button now to fall as well. Barbar finds 1 more. That could be enough. 2 on 3 as x-kom are locked in this weird position in Crossroads and Olaf. They can't get really out of it unless they want to die, and Plopsky finds 1 more. It looks like Existence could be able to pick up the 20th. And they will. What a quick round, actually. I'm surprised it ends this quickly.
Lovely opening pick. Stomp just playing to the arm there. Oh, love to see it.
And going for those cheeky little corner peeks, Barbar. So aggressive with the op, and I'm surprised he's actually wielding the secondary op this time round. It was Freddy B in the first half, now it's, or in the first overtime, now it's Barbar. And on the CT side, I guess, you know, I don't have that big of a conscience against it, but Plopsky, could be a free kill for him. Luckily for Goofy, he's able to evade most of the shots, as Plopsky still standing very aggressively below ladder. What a game, isn't it? What a butt-clenching game. Knock will refrag, keeping it at 3-on-4. And this time, Barbar misses the shot. That was a vital shot to make, as Knock is trying to retake this shot again, and he's being denied continuously. He sneaks onto Heaven, though, but he spots one player. That's going to be, of course, none other than Goofy. Misses the second shot, though. This could be his end, and indeed it is. It's Freddy and Barbar going through the smoke. Barbar missing another shot. That's it. That's the point why you don't have a second op on a player that is not necessarily an opper. And Freddy B left alone in a 3-on-1. It is 21 to x-kom almost certainly at this point, as Yetka shuts it down. A 3k for him, and x-kom 1 away from securing a 22 to 20 result, securing the first map of this best of 3. And what a best of 3 to kick off, isn't it? I mean, it's already starting to get so late. I'm surprised x-kom is even, you know, having any energy to keep on playing.
This is proving to be an incredible battle right now, testing both teams on their ability to play both sides of train right down to the line. An incredibly close battle, but we can only have one victor. Bear in mind, this is just map 1. We've got Mirage and potentially Inferno coming right up as well. This could be a 3-mapper. It could be incredible. I'll have to see how it plays out.
3-mapper. Snapper. I'm very bad at I'm very bad at rhymes and jokes, so you know, a fair warning in advance, folks.
it's the try that counts.
Yeah, exactly.
Freddy's in such a good position here. If he can just hold on towards this inner area and cut them down as they push in, there's going to be so much value out of his position right now. Barbar towards upper as well. Peek up with the AWP, just do good work. So far, so good. Case endpoint, Barbar swings up, gets the initial pick. That prompts x-kom to completely rotate back around, but I think they know about it. But the problem is, the shots aren't connecting.
Yeah, Existence certainly knew about this rotation. We see Batten now finding the second, Knock missing a shot, not unlike him, but Batten finds the second as well, and it looks like triple overtime is awaiting us. Stomp does shut down one more, but it's a 2-on-3, and all of a sudden things are looking a little bit more goofy, a little bit more serious. Ooh, Knock missing a few more shots now. Oskarish gets one more. It's back to a 2-on-2. 30 seconds remaining. The bomb dropped close to Z. This is not yet done, but Freddy B going from old train, or more so from backside to CT. Now Knock shuts down the player that they needed to, and Stomp a 1-on-2 clutch round. No chance he wins this. Freddy B from the side, and 21-21 triple overtime. Jeez.
Oh my lord. This game just does not want to end, does it? Triple overtime.
It's going the full distance. Jesus.
I think that's the understatement of the year. The full distance for a triple OT.
We've already reached basically 1/2 of the second map.
This game is running a lifetime. Stomp breaking 40 kills now as we move forward into triple OT here. Lovely work from him. Barbar having a great impact in that second half of OT as well, up to 16 kills now.
Yeah, I mean, he was at 12, right? So 4 kills in, what, 3 rounds? Certainly not bad at all. I mean, giving great hope to his team because of it. If he hadn't gotten those 4 kills, there's a high chance that x-kom are able to win. So well done by Barber, truly. I mean, it doesn't matter what you did up until this point, as long as you're able to perform where you're most needed, or more so when you're most expected to perform. And we see right now it is going to be a bit of a difficult, I guess you could say, difficult third overtime for x-kom. This has to take a toll on their fatigue, or more so, fatigue has to take a toll on their mindset, on their overall performance. I mean, I'm fairly certain they're starting to feel it right now, especially knowing they've got at least one more map afterward.
At least it's a right slog of a best of 3, isn't it? That's for sure.
Indeed, it is. Taking its sweet time. So for anybody that is just now tuning in, and if you're wondering when this game comes to an end, well, it comes to an end when one or the other team will now reach 25 rounds. Now, there's a long way to go up until that point. But certainly we should see... I mean, usually when we see OTs like this, where it goes back and forth continuously, there's usually one of the OTs that goes completely in one's favor for one team, and then it's either the other team going for the reverse all kill and winning the round winning the game subsequently afterwards, or it's the one team that dominated initially that takes the lead and wins it all. So we're about to find out, can Existence actually close out this map? I mean, they're so close yet so far, and I guess we could say that for both teams, as we have another A attempt from x-kom. I'm not certain on the aggression in Ivan. Ooh, Mono, very careful not to peek wide, but Nox still for the re-peek, still finds the second, or the entry. And again, Existence Galaxy start off so well.
Goofy, gonna charge up face first. Plopsky will be there to immediately trade. This round's getting a little messy here. And Plopsky will lose his life as well. The entirety of the bomb train now under wraps as the nade goes really over. That's a bomb plant denied. Sick nade coming in from Freddy there as the molly will then follow up through the smoke. And that'll delay the round even more.
Yeah, and the worst part of all, it delays the plant, and it buys time for Existence to get into position, to get into this retake scenario. And right now, it's looking like it's going to be a relative successful retake scenario. 2-on-3 should be doable. Bat and Freddy B with Ogs and Knock with the op. The trusty op he's been wielding continuously up to this point. I'm a little bit concerned about the fact that, well, honestly, Existence, they're taking a lot of time to get onto site, and right now, Stomp. Oh, well, that's the round done, no time. Okay, I guess that's one way to go about business. Too late for Existence, as they lose a round they were actually supposed to win already.
A weird and wacky game.
It is. Weird plays by both teams. Nobody really excelling, but nobody also failing too much. It's more of a mediocre play by both teams, and in the end, the upper hand goes to the man that does the most dastardly thing.
Plopsky just so patient here.
Want to see more so. I would like to know what the mindset of these players, or what their players are thinking right now. What they're focusing most on. Is it raw tactics that they prepared in advance? Is it more of a call of free willy style, just go wherever you want, do whatever you think it's best, etc, etc, or is it perhaps maybe more on the side of, okay, you know what, let's do our executes the way we know, and that's it. And well, for the moment, looks like x-kom might be getting the upper hand. It's Yetka for his second, and all of a sudden, Existence Galaxy with two-man gap in between. They might not be able to retake this side, and, well, 23-21, a result we could certainly see for x-kom, although Caster's curse is real. Well, it doesn't last for long, thank God, as Freddy B is in 1-on-3, and this shouldn't be winnable for him. He does have a Molotov, flashes into Crossroads. Ivy, it's not going to help him anymore, or more so, it's not going to help him at all, at least not as much as we would think so. Freddy B finds the second. Jesus, Freddy B! What a play! Does he actually pull this one off? A hat trick? Unfortunately not. What a close call, though.
What is this game?
Yeah, exactly my thoughts. What is this game? Like, what is going... Like, how can nobody finish it? At least, guys, come on. It's... We know it's not easy. Obviously, it's not easy. We shouldn't diminish that at all. But I think we have to say that this is not exactly a hard thing as well. I mean... Just focus a little bit more and, you know, one or the other finish it, I guess.
Looks like we're going to see now potentially a double push once that molly fizzles out. Right now we see a bit of anti-flash play, but they might get aggressive later in the round. We'll see Batten sort of just thinking about it. Teetering on the edge, it looks like they're going to go on down. Mono, what can you do here to deny this early pick that they are going to be looking for? Flash to be phone, Mono does absolutely nothing as the AWP just smites him down. It's unfortunate, but the result still very much the same. No advantage plucked into play by Existence Galaxy.
Pretty much, and I think it's fair to say that Existence Galaxy, this is a chance to turn it back around, tie it up, or at least to not close out this first half with a 3-round loss, which would be devastating to them. Almost certainly, perhaps even giving the round, or more so the game, into the hands of x-kom. As we see right now, though, it is going to be a bit of a slowdown with 40 seconds remaining. x-kom certainly trying to play it patiently as they can, and look at the rotation, though. At Galaxy, they've already pushed deep into T-base, and now they know this is a full-on B execute. They've got a man in pop dock, so they know it can't be turned back towards A, and it's a full-on execute coming towards B indeed. Here we go. x-kom's last huzzah for the last round of the first half of third overtime. And it's all eyes on Existence Galaxy. If they can win this or can they lose this? Well, Oskarish finds one. Barbar burns him to the end, and Nock finds the refrag. But Yetka keeps it at a 2-on-3.
10
a chance
seconds.
of victory remains.
Oskarish gonna get aggressive. He'll take the bomb, and yeah, it completely wipes away the round. It comes down to time, and dare I say it, almost time alone. 23-22. It could well be happening again. It could very well go to another set of OT here.
Ah. Man, what this one is, these guys are fighting it out fully. I mean, this is full-on Battle Royale survival style. I imagined for Existence Galaxy, they would be a little bit more, you know, relaxed about things, thinking about, okay, you know, we're already eliminated, let's give it x-kom a bit of a fight, but let's not, you know, try and actively eliminate them from the whole tournament, or at least put them out of their misery for that matter. And I mean, this is nonetheless one hell of a play, one hell of a performance from both teams, and they certainly deserve the victory they're getting up to this point because, well, they're doing a good job of at least giving us very entertaining games. But then again, a very shocking playthrough or shocking reality we're experiencing right now. Quadruple overtime. Is this a thing or not? We're about to find out, gents. Existence Galaxy. Well, I guess you could say 2 away. Or more so, 1 for x-kom and 2 for Existence. Here we go. It's a B rush coming out from Existence this time, and Freddy B succeeds in taking down Mono. x-kom. Their reply is very slow. They've got nobody on the rotation. Goofy though pushes up. Pop Dog gets 1. Brings it back to a 4-on-4. There's a player waiting in the stairway, I guess you could say, ramp position by Bobsky. He's gonna go through the smoke. Hello, Goofy. Yeah, he's ready. That's a good
crazy
call. It is.
Molly now to block off Con as well. That means there's no exit for that AWP. It will be completely cut down as Barbar will swing. It's a 1 versus 3. And the defuse is coming through.
What a wild turnaround. Like, honestly, what a wild game to be had. I did not expect this game to go this far this much. I mean, I would rather, I would sooner say, oh yeah, this is surely gonna be right, like, this is surely XCOM winning 2-0, or it's, you know, it's gonna be Existence Galaxy showing their colors, showing their teeth, and taking it 2-0, but certainly wouldn't expect both teams to be able to be, or to be this close in result, and be this close to losing, winning, and everything else in between. Nonetheless, gents, though, we are now in our potential final round of triple overtime, hat-trick overtime, as our friends XCOM are 1 away, while Existence, well, they have to win 2 in a row to be able to secure themselves a chance of potential quadruple overtime itself, as this is starting to get quite mad and maddening itself. Still enjoying this, don't worry, gents, although it is taking a longer time than initially thought of. But what a nade play. Batten gets one. Oh, Goofy can't even finish Plopsky. It's 2 kills in favor of Existence. Oh, knock. What an inhuman reaction. As it is Stomp to bring it at least into a two-man difference. But holy hell. Existence, 2 kills away from having 1 more round to win to go to quadruple overtime.
Mono has so much to do with so little opportunity.
Yep. Pretty much. And I think that's the least of the problem. Oh no, isn't it?
What's he gonna do? Like, I'm trying to like visualize in my mind how he plays this round. Like, the guy must be under so much stress right now.
I mean, this is nerve-wracking. Just being in a position like this.
So he must know that Barbar's gonna be close trains. What he doesn't know if there's anyone going to rotate back towards Ivy, so he can clear that now. Now he can hear North, hit all those steps, picks up that kill. Beautifully done. Now only 2 players to find. What he doesn't know is also the second position of what is probably what, Freddy? So just drops the smoke, and that's where Freddy will catch him out.
Yeah.
24-23. Run round to rule them all.
1 round to rule them all. One to bind them in the darkness. And no, 1 to bind them, and in the darkness. No, wait. How does it go actually? Just 1 ring to rule them all. 1. Oh man, I'm losing my mind at this point. But I'm doing Lord of the Rings references. I'm actually good. I will admit I'm a big nerd for Lord of the Rings and everything revolving around Middle Earth, but I'm actually forgetting how this one goes. Oh Jesus, I'm so bad. 1 ring to rule them all, 1 ring to find them, 1 ring to bring them all, and in the darkness bind them. That's the one. Yeah. But yeah, I guess back at it again, Flakes. I mean, this is starting to turn truly sour, not only for the teams, but for us as well. I mean, this is on the verge of quadruple overtime in Existence Galaxy. They're 50 seconds away from winning or losing, and we're about to find out. Does it go to quadruple overtime, or will we see finally Mirage as our second map? And I guess the answer will be found out very soon. 46 seconds remaining and counting, or a little bit less, and the execute is starting. Stomp hits Batten, that's the first kill, and the entry that XCOM dearly needed. Stomp, okay, Yetker goes for the second, that's the bomb drop. Nobody's retrieving the bomb, and Goofy.
That's huge.
That's it, that should be it. Plopsky, he gets 1, and Mono still waiting on B, but this bomb is already on A side. Why is he still waiting there?
He just wants to be sure that if it gets picked up, and that makes sense to me as well. I mean, now it's a 1v3. This should pretty much be a done deal. Nort gets the no-scope, though. Brings it back. 15 seconds remain, buddy. You got to pick up that bomb and get it planted. It is now or never. Smoke to go down. He sprints on into it. Gonna punch in those numbers and get that bomb planted. And there you have it. Bomb will be planted. Now he's looking for a player. Goes to the no-scope. Can't quite find it. Mono will secure the kill. And just like that, GG's will be exchanged. This is going to go 25-23.
And what a long game, gents, I gotta say. Flakes, this was probably one of the longer games I've did in a very, very long time. But I guess we'll be taking a short break before we go into our second map.
We'll be right back with you, folks, very, very soon. Do not go anywhere. Map 2, coming up.
Loot.bet. Made for live betting.
We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. Yeah. We are heroes tonight. We will fly above the sky. We are heroes tonight. I've been flying from town to town, from London to Taiwan. I've been all around the globe trying to protect your soul.
when you want to get off the darkest ground. But gravity pulls you straight down. Earth from a bird's eye view. You should grow feathers and see this